Well, we played a good game today. I thought Matt did a heck of a job. Obviously had a bad inning in the third, but he came back and gets 10 more outs after that, which is getting us into the seventh inning, which is great. So hats off to Matt, and I thought Gavin Hollowell pitched really, really well. Got 5 big outs as well. So, and then Breggy hit another big day, and the big home run that gave us some cushion.
To get the cushion and to be able to leave Boyd in there maybe for a little bit more time, I know you get the days off, but
yeah.
What it said on what it is.
Well, I mean, I think Matt kind of righted the ship a little bit and was pitching well, so not sure that would have affected anything. But I mean, look, you see what happens in the last inning. They get a couple guys on, and having that 4-run lead, makes things a lot more comfortable.
And to see Bregman doing what he's doing right now, a couple days in a row.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great way to finish the half, and I think he goes into it feeling really good and able to enjoy it. And I think we've been a resilient group, and I think he's a big part of the resiliency that the group has shown.
Your position has a bit kind of easy to expect Bregman to turn things around, or if you had any kind of doubts during this first half?
No, it has been easy. I mean, I think it's coming. It just is, and I think this series, this road trip, really a lot of this road trip, he didn't get some results in Baltimore, but the way he swung the bat, I think, is indicative of that. I think he feels like he's in a good place. So it's something we can look forward to, among other things in the second half.
Given that you talk about him, you've gone through your injuries, and of course more can come up, but just to know what you've gone through to go into the second half, there must be no surprises at this point with this team.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's right. I mean, Alex used the word calloused group. I think because there's stuff we've been through and kind of experienced everything. And I think, a lot of teams, if you're 90 games into the season, I think you're at that point. But that part of it has given a lot of people opportunities, which hopefully pays off. So, time to enjoy a nice 4-day break.
What was the key to getting what was the key for Matthew getting back on track after that?
Well, he's all day he kind of struggled with his slider today. He had some big misses. He had the 2 hit by pitches with it, so he struggled with that pitch. And I think that maybe in the pitch to Suarez, maybe it's a time where he probably throws that pitch but didn't have much confidence in it. Got it going late. I think the slider was going a little late. That got going late, but it was probably that pitch that kind of caused him some trouble early in the game.
Felt good. Yeah, felt good. We played good defense, man. We scored 8 runs. 4 off a really good pitcher in the beginning there. The whole staff is good, right? But it was a good starter today in Abbott, and we put up together good at bats and. Man, Cars called a good game. It was all around. It was a good game.
How'd you feel with the slider? Considering you struggled in that last start.
Yeah, no, it felt good with it. I mean, I hit 2 guys with it today, but I also got swing and misses when I needed it. And I guess the one slider I want back is the single to Blade. I mean, I probably could have been a little sharper with it and let him get a barrel to it. That was that was probably more of an at bat that. Before the Suarez at bat, you get to face Suarez with nobody on, but it's a little different. But it was all around. It was good, good team win.
First half, how do you describe it for yourself and what you're looking forward to after the break?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, missed some time, but all in all, I'm grateful to be healthy, grateful to be going out there right now, and. It's excited where we're at as a team. Best is ahead of us.
What was the key for you to adjust, get those 10 big outs there after the 4 run?
Yeah, frankly, there wasn't a whole lot of adjustment. It just was, don't throw the fastball down and into Suarez. I threw it down and in and wanted it up. That's what he does. He's I've had his number most of my career, but he hits mistakes. That's what makes Gino so good. So it happens, and then you just keep going, keep attacking, and then that's I mean, that's just you never know what run is going to win or lose a ball game. So really awesome. Our team battled back there, erased that deficit, and then came up big, against good relievers there at the end.
Obviously, wish you would have played some more starts
Yeah.
at this point, but
Yeah.
how do you kind of describe how you feel in terms of how much you got left in the tank?
Yeah. No, I feel good. I feel really good. Really excited about where I'm at physically and the game, where the game is right now. My game is in that sense. And, goals to win ball games. And I think our best is ahead of us as a team. So I'm myself included in that. So I'm excited for what's ahead.
Pitchers faced Bregman in the past. How
Yeah.
have you watched him kind of work through this
Yeah.
as a teammate and maybe be on the verge of kind of maybe a breakout?
Yeah. Ups and downs happen in baseball. It's inevitable. This sometimes, the league gets you. Sometimes, physically you get in your own way. And I think when you look at someone like Alex, there's always been ups and downs. And what's defined his career is how he comes out of them. And it's not a matter of if. It's just a matter of, when he's going to do it. And because that's we all have gone through it. Whether it's a physical thing, whether it's how you're getting attacked. He's even this last month when he's still playing amazing, putting together good at bats, but he's still a threat in the lineup. And you always got to be aware of that. And it's just what he works tirelessly. He's been he's been the same guy at the field every day, and it's really cool to see him get rewarded on the field for it now. And it's a lot of fun that he's on your team and not having to face him.
Describe this first half for yourself.
Good. I mean, I think it was a nice steady progression. I think there was just a lot of growth in the first half for me, and I think I'm just proud of how hard it was for us and how much adversity was kind of thrown our way. Like when there may have been a couple moments where we thought we were about to click and start rolling, and I mean, just for how beat up we were, and for how many guys have, kind of cycled through here, come back up, sent back down, come back, like everybody kind of it's just a freaking team effort this first half, and I'm proud of us getting through this last road trip, finishing with 2 series wins. Like, I think it was just a really good fight by us in the first half to put us in a really good position going into half 2.
You talk about that, being proud of how you guys handled the first half. What does that do for you guys in the second half?
I don't know. We just got more baseball to play, really. I think it definitely shows that this clubhouse, this team that we have right now is capable, is super capable. And, depending on bodies coming back into the mix in the second half, I think that only helps, really. So, we made do with all the injuries, the crazy weather, interesting travel here and there. Like, I think it just sets you up to take that same sort of confidence from this first half into the second half. But we got more baseball to play, and I think, again, I love where we're at. So I think it just shows us that this team is super capable, and I'm happy for a lot of the guys that really stepped up in here.
You talked about it, but to going to Philly and just getting that nod again, and knowing what the week now maybe is how it goes and what it's like, what you anticipate.
I'm definitely going to slow myself down a little bit. I got less on my plate this time around, and I'm happy about that. I get to spend some real time with my family and a couple of my best friends that are coming out. So, same as last year. Like, I really enjoy just kind of sitting in the clubhouse doing absolutely nothing with everybody and just talking, hanging out, getting to know guys. It makes outings against or matchups against guys like Abbott today fun, just because that's a guy I spent a lot of time with that last trip, and big fan of his. So I'm just excited to go kick it with people and get to know Sal a little bit, give him a little crap per flash, the Florida boys. But he's a really fun player to watch, and he's got a great big personality. So just more of that, really. The game's a game. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to see Doc. It'll be fun to see a lot of guys. So just excited for the people, really.
Bregman's home run, you gave a touchdown signal. What have you seen from him recently that maybe he's on kind of the verge of everything?
Well, I mean, what you can always count on with that guy is, like, he don't strike out. He, and I think with that, like, that's just like the best place to start, really. I think his track record speaks for itself, obviously. But I mean, once he starts barreling balls, like, anything can happen, and you're just going to see that OPS shoot through the roof. He's shown recently that he can kind of hit wherever in the lineup, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. So that's all-star, postseason all-star, whatever you want to call it, Alex Bregman. So I don't have really an answer for that, just because, I mean, the best is yet to come from him, really. Yeah, there's no real answer for that. When he pops, it's going to be, that's one of those things to look forward to in the second half. Be confident about is he could win us some ball games by himself, probably. So, yeah.
The conversations just he brings to this team. He mentioned yesterday how, like, you, Danzy, and Bailey were talking about his hands, and then he hits the home run. Just besides what he does on the field, the stuff that he brings off the field conversations. How can you describe what he has?
I mean, he's definitely not afraid to talk hitting. He's a nut about that, but he's just like, he's always around the cage, and I think, that in itself sparks a lot of good conversations. But I mean, he'd be one of the first guys I'd run to if I had something to work through or talk about, and I've just appreciated getting to know him on a level that doesn't always have to do with baseball, because he's got stories and he's got just a lot of great experience in this game and around this game. So I'm glad he's here. I'm glad he's around. I'm glad we're developing a nice relationship.
How do you feel going into the break, especially the last couple of days?
Good, yeah. Got a good routine going right now. Feel good in the box. Feel like I kind of have assessed what was the cause of the first half. So I'm excited for the second half. I'm looking forward to it, and feel good. Obviously, we've had a up and down first half, but a lot more ups than downs. We're 5 games out of the division and 3 up in the wild card. So we got the season in front of us. We're looking forward to trying to chase down that division, and guys' minds are in the right spot. We all know what we're capable of in here. So hopefully we execute at a consistent clip in the second half.
The way you guys have handled everything that's been thrown at you in the first half, what does that kind of do for this group and set them up to do in the second half?
Well, I feel like we're pretty callous as a group. We've kind of been through a lot. 10-game winning streaks, 10-game losing streaks. I feel like our whole rotation's gone down, and our closer. So I feel like kind of builds a certain kind of toughness into a group, and it's a good thing.
How excited are you knowing that it could only get better in the second half, better times are even ahead?
Super excited. I'm looking forward to it. I feel like it's going to be a fun second half, obviously. Got to take it one pitch at a time and one game at a time, but I feel like it's a good way to end the first half and go into the break.
How do you just describe your first go with the Cubs and what you envision when you signed here? Now you have maybe a little bit of time just to sit back for a second.
Yeah, I think I said it like a month ago. Needed to play better. So last few games been a step in the right direction. So looking forward to doing that, contributing to winning, and it's what I love to do. It's what I've done my whole life is win. So I want to keep competing and keep winning.
Cincinnati said you guys are targeting
Have what?
That you guys kind of targeted, like you say, this segment of the season, like the last 2 weeks before the All-Star break, to work on a couple different things or different keys that. How would you explain kind of John could create a building block for the rest of the game?
Yeah, I need to get behind the ball and swing from behind it. And the last few days, last few weeks has been a lot better. And yeah, I don't know. That's how I describe it. Swing from back. Sometimes it takes some cues or some things, pitch to pitch, at bat to at bat in the dugout. And like I said yesterday, like Dan's and Pete gave me a great little tip about moving my hands out, and kind of felt better. And yeah, there's been a lot of people that have helped.